Hello again, it's week 2 of the Kingmaker, where I document my business journey and take you guys, give you the real insights, every fact, every detail. I think in every episode I will start with a quick recap and give you the facts on how much volume I worked, the clients, prospects, whatsoever. So far I just did 2 small projects with a volume of 200 euros, which isn't that much, but it wasn't also that much work. I would say that's pretty good for the first week. On top of that, I did 3 more test projects for prospects, which have been 3 reels. One was for like a contest for a guy who did like contests around who should be his cutter. The last one is for a gym, and the cooperation with them just needs to be confirmed, so it's a matter of time in the next couple days, but it's not fixed, therefore I see it more as a prospect than a fixed client. And the other 2 are, I would say we have good chances to sign them as well. Yeah, and a couple more people who are just interested in working with me. It's very interesting that people already started reaching out, just from the last video I made last week, so the first episode, and also speaking about doing the content agency on Instagram as well, is something that really gets people to reach out to me. That's great. It's really great and something I can recommend for everyone starting out. Document this shit. It takes time. It takes time to create good content. I don't want to lie about that, but still it is something so beneficial, so do that. Speaking about the volume of the gym deal, the first test project we will do with them, if it will be confirmed, is about like also 200 euros. It's not that big, but if they are satisfied with the product or the service, then we already talked about doing it on bigger volume, bigger scale, talking about like 500 euros up to 1,000 euros per month, which would be very great. And another thing to the first week or to the last weeks in general is if you want to provide very good content and still maintain the quality of your own content on your own social media, it is so time consuming. It's very tough sometimes, because you think, okay, it's so much work, I need 3, 4, 5 more hours of work every day, although despite I'm working 10 hours every day on either the project or my own social media, but it's an investment into the business and into my personal brand, so therefore it's something I don't feel forced to do, or it doesn't feel like really like work. It feels more like the right thing to do at this time, and the grind feels like the best thing to do. The biggest insight of the week was that content creation or the market around it is fucking huge, and people are so incredibly willing to pay for it and willing to do something. Everybody wants to do their personal brand, and the demand in general, the demand for services I want to offer is absolutely crazy right now. It's really ridiculous. Everyone wants to do something in that space, and it's really a great time to do this and be there. And I need to use that chance of this crazy demand to position myself correctly, because if I do so, I really get high quality clients. And at the moment, or in the beginning, in the first week, I just took every opportunity there was. Like if you're drowning, you just take every straw there is. You take everything that brings you money. But I want to develop from that to more of a really specific targeting and really specific offer I provide, and specialize on that. And also, I think you will be better when it comes to your service, and you will be able to charge more, because the more specific you get on that, and the more you're an expert in one specific thing, which is not like broad editing, but editing for this type of customers in this type of market, then you can basically charge more. And speaking about charging, that is really something I also realized, is that I thought about like, okay, maybe the people will pay about, let's say, $30 per hour for the editing. The people are willing to pay 50 and 60 euros. You just have to be in the right position at the right time, and also package your offer correctly. Then the people will pay X amount, whatever you charge, they will pay, because they are so, the people, I like the analogy of people are being thirsty and like they, as if like every time they see a personal brand pop off, they're putting more salt into their mouth, and they want the water, which is the successful personal brand themselves, so much they are willing to do anything for it. If you have a market where people are craving for you to offer the service, it's the best thing to do, or it's the best place to be. What I said earlier about documenting yourself online, I don't know how many opportunities this gave me so far, but I know the more I grow and the better I get, the more will come, and it's just the beginning right now. I think it's so important because it's basically free marketing I do. The people that are inbounding me about my service, it's free, you know, I just put it out. Okay, I have to invest time, which is not free, but still I don't have to pay ads and whatsoever. And on top of that, the people are more likely to trust you if they see you on social media, rather than you just sending them DM and saying, I want to offer this and this. The people buy from people they like. So make yourself likable with doing content, showing your life, being a 3D real person they think they can trust, or they can trust, like not only the perception, but they need the perception, because without, you're just another stranger. You have to get away from being a stranger which wants to sell something to them, to a guy they think they know that wants to help them. That's a fucking difference. And so documenting my journey online is the fucking game changer. It's really the key. Yeah, it's time consuming and there's much work ahead of me in the next weeks and months, but I'm willing to do it, and I know that I will be successful with it. So it's just an investment right now for a better future I create. Looking ahead to next week, I have to finish the show reel, which is fucking time consuming as well. But it is kind of the flagship of my services, so it has to be great. I mean, like, if you get a message from a guy who wants to offer editing as a service, and the video he sends is basically trash, the better it is, the more likely you're willing to cooperate and work with him together, right? My main focus for the next week is from shifting to taking every opportunity there is to really working with people that align to my vision of my business, you know, which is helping personal brands creating their virtual business card online and not just editing for everybody. You know, there's a difference in how you approach this, and also where I want to position myself. So this is the biggest goal for the next week. And if you want daily updates, follow me on Instagram. I'll be more frequent there, and keep that weekly series. We keep it on YouTube. And on top of that, we have the Rex to Riches series, which you'll definitely have to check out. It's the best series there is on YouTube, about me and my business partner Felix. Therefore, much content you need to consume, and much more content you need to create. And I think that's a good point to end the video. I see you next week. Keep creating and take care.